trip is gonna be totes awesome because the new water park would have almost everything we would always need to make a big splash there. And I can't wait to go on the rides and touch some stingrays and eat ice cream because this would totes make our night perfect. Yeah, I bet that Dad gave me a ticket to the water park before you three, and I was willing to see Sam over there, because she's going into the water park too, you know. Yeah, I bet you're right, Luna. It is totes perfect to have someone else to accompany you, right? Yeah, once I'm there, I am gonna be the one who's seeing it first, and then I'll go on those rides first, and of course, eat ice cream with Sam. Hey, that's not cool to say that towards me. Yeah, what else? Luna glared at Leni, and she shrugs. Yeah, whatever you say, Luna. I always wanted to go to that new water park that's opening tonight, and also before that, going to the beach and have a nice, fun sun with you, Lincoln, and Lori. And to drive Luna crazy, she says, Marco! That does it! I had enough of you talking about that stuff right in the front of my face, and being able to have me go with you guys to the beach and then to the water park just to make a sport out of me. Well, that's it. I don't care about one word you say to me, and that's final. Just before Luna could slap Leni in the face, I became really annoyed, and I can't take it anymore. So I quickly turned my head around and looked back, and I scolded them. Please get along. Please be sure you don't argue, or else I'm turning this car around and not go to the beach and then to the grand opening ceremony that is happening tonight. Am I understood? Oh, we understand. Sorry, Luna. I should never talk back at you. Oh, I forgive you, Leni. I should never talk back to you this way, too. There. That settles it. Now, I don't want you guys hearing another peep out of you guys, or else it's back home for you, and not go to the grand opening ceremony, and also to the beach. There, now my eyes are back on the road, and I am not hearing any more that could distract me from going off the road. And I was determined to drive there as fast as we could and be there right on time. And Lincoln was right there sitting next to me, wondering what's going on with me. Lori, are you okay right here? Why you say so, Lincoln? Tell me. I want to hear what you're trying to tell me about something. Because you always love to ask me so many things. So, how long have you been dating with Bobby? Well, it's lucky to say because me and Bobby have been dating for a really long time and seeing each other's faces. And I remember like how I used to hang out with him while we were at the beach, and that was literally so sweet, and how much a manicure Bobby has, and that was so fierce. I Bonnie Ann's gonna be there, his sister. Well, of course, Lincoln. She is definitely go forward to hang out with you, and that would be so amazing. Both of you spending time together in the water park. And yes, that was all that I care about. My Bobby Boo Boo Bear. And that we were driving to the beach finally, and we finally made it. And that was very exciting to spend the day on the beach and together, just the four of us. And that was literally so amazing. And so I parked the Vanzilla in the parking lot, and soon we finally got out of the car, ready to have some fun in the sun together and have some nice beach relaxation. Lincoln was looking forward to this, and I was also getting out too, wondering what a day would be like for me, and have a nice sibling bond together as a nice sibling group. And also, Leni got out too and was so excited, and Luna too. The next thing we did as we got to the beach is by putting on our sunscreen on each other, which keeps us from getting burned. And that was so ticklish of rubbing our backs and our fronts and every part of our body with sunscreen. And also, I was relaxing on my beach towel, wondering how much of a life it is like on the beach. This really is the life, huh? I said, as I looked out at the beautiful ocean that I am looking at, and so much of a wonderful view. No interruptions on this beach day. Yeah, it sure is, Lori, and I can't wait to go to the water park that's gonna open tonight. And we all know who that lifeguard is, and I can't wait to touch a lot of stingrays. Isn't it right, Lincoln? Yeah, Leni, I understand what you're saying. Of course, Link. You're always being the best little brother that you've already known, and I am having the best time of my life. Totes the best. Yeah, Leni was right, always being the best, second the best, oldest sibling in the family, and I really love that she was always being there for me. Hey, Leni? Yes, Lori? Would you mind leaving us, me and Lincoln, for a while so we can have our own time together? And I definitely want to be with alone time with Lincoln. And I want you to be at the grand opening of the new water park, of course, like 7 o'clock. Do you mind it? Whatever you say, Lori. Then it's settled then. Be at the grand opening about like 7 o'clock. In other words,
Shoo.
yeah, and I gotta meet Sam at the grand opening, and I can't wait to spend more quality time with her, 'cause I would looking forward to see Sam being with me at the grand opening of the new water park tonight. Can you agree letting me meet Sam over there? Of course, said Luna. Okay, have your own way. be with Lincoln wherever you would say. And then Luna left, leaving just me and Lincoln all alone together. And you know what this means? A brother and sister bonding time. We'll have no interruptions that would ruin our day. And we were having so much fun with each other. And I was sunbathing while Lincoln is floating in the water. And then I join him in the water, splashing him. He splashes at me as we have a splash fight. Hey, Lori, thanks for taking me here. Anytime for my little brother. Then we walk out of the water and dry ourselves off. Then we continue to have fun on the beach, like playing volleyball, having a picnic, eating ice cream, building sandcastles, and sunbathing on a blanket. I can learn from my past wrongdoings that I can be bossy and hurtful to my siblings, especially Lincoln. But we managed to have a close bond with each other, no matter the situation. So, what do you want to do now, Lori? You want to walk on the beach, Linky? Sure, Lori, but can we hold hands? Sure, little brother.